Yo, YouTube. What's up, man? Let's see. Let's see if we can get this going here. There it is. There's your daddy. Let's share with the Discord. Alright, here we are. Oops, go back a little bit. Looking at the Donzo, looking at the Biddy. No, I don't like that. There's no 2 candle there. The 15 there isn't. The 12 there is. Yeah, there it is. I don't know. First things first, good morning. Good morning, good morning. What are you guys thinking? Get that fucking thing off my chat. I'm thinking maybe this, do this, do this. Maybe. That's what I'm thinking. Let me fix this real quick. Fix it up. Oops. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. We'll spend the night together in my room. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. Let's see what the risky is. That's way too much, man. We're gonna hold off on that. Yeah, so let's see. I would like to point out that money flow is still in the red here on these medium, higher time frames. Doesn't mean everything, but it's kind of making me lean that at some point soon, it could be in the next few days, doesn't have to be today, we should see some sort of retracement, right? So, this is perfect price action. I was looking for a short here, and then obviously there's something here. I didn't mark that out, but let me find the right time frame for it. My coffee's done. I'd be looking at this Jimmy John within. Look at that. And then you zoom out a little more, and we got a fib, right? Pull from A to the low at B. Let's go to the 2 hour, right? Because I know the flip is here. Problem is we have another structural flip. I don't think the 3 hour counts, though. Well, you know what? I would count this. This works. I'm looking for something like this. And, we have the bullish curvature. And, this is a trade I'm going to have to take. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll reset the engines, right? I'll reassess. But, even though we SFP, I'll go to the 4 hour. We SFP'd this high, okay? The idea for me is that we should be coming lower, right? We don't have to, but we should. However, we staircase SFP'd this low, these higher time frames. What was it, the 10 or the 12 maybe? Two-day, there's good ones too, like the 2, yeah, there's the 2-day, but these higher ones, there's a lot of staircasing going on, right? So, point being, we could rotate. And are we rotating up into here to grab some liquidity we'll just say, look, I'll pull up a higher time frame just to show you, just for this continuation? Or, are we looking like this? And then we're going to come up, remember there's a 15-minute supply here, then come down. Or, I mean, I don't fucking know. I won't know until it gets closer. Right now, these are the trades at hand. I'm looking at this guy. If that fails, and we're getting the correct signals here, I'll be looking at this too. Right? That's all. And I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go from the golden pocket. Just take it to the high. Because in the 30, right, we're still looking boom, 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 boom. And it's a 15-minute order block here. We already bounced off the top of this, I think. Yeah. But it's, inside that order block, we got, 5-minute demand, internal demand, of course. But this is a pretty aggressive move up, right, at the break. So I'd expect it to hold. Bearish divergence, money flows in the red. I will short the shit out of this. If we can come up to here, right, higher highs, lower highs, and this 2 to 3 minute, 1, 2, 3 minute are still looking iffy, I'll consider it. But we got news coming out in 40 minutes. Let me grab my coffee. Hold on. Let's stand. Let's stand. Oh, yeah, that's the good stuff, baby. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, man, I really want. I had a limit here yesterday, and it just never came. And the anticipation would have been the whatever order block was here, but the body of it, and it would have smoked it. Where was it? The 3 hour. No, not the 3 hour. It wasn't the 3 hour. It was a different candle. 30-minute? It was lower. Yeah, the 30-minute. There it is, right here. This is what I was looking for. That'd have been cool. That'd have been really cool. It didn't happen, but it'd have been cool. And so I'd probably would have left a little on the table just because of where we are. Because we have higher time frame flips, so the idea would have been maybe take this high, this high, this high, this high, come up into here, if not even take that high, and do something like this, boom, 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 and then maybe do it again, and then go. Maybe not, I don't know, but boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. We'll spend the night together. See what I'm saying here? Like we got this curvature on the low time frames, which would kind of indicate to me that we could have a little pullback. And I don't know if it's going to break these areas of demand because on the 2 minute we have another hitch, but you go to the 5 minute, it's a higher one. The 3 minute does not have it up here, right? It's lower. You could look at something like this. I got to change this. What is this? Give me my fib. Give me my fib. I'm trying to clean it up a bit, just trying to clean it up a bit. Damn, I wanted that back. Let's go over to Bitcoin. Yeah, you see, guy, like this is a long zone for higher prices. Daily bullish divergence. Excuse me. And it's baby stuff, but the 12. I thought the 10 too. Yeah, the 10. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, good. The 10 has it, right? We have nice bullish divergence and curvature coming in from these time frames. So at some point, I'm expecting a higher go. The problem is these 2 days, 3 days, yada, 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 don't have it. So I'm not expecting to take the all time high, but it would make sense to kind of come up into here somewhere and then work our way down and then maybe put some divergence in for a higher time frame, stronger push. But we're definitely, I wouldn't argue that we're not due for a relief rally, right? I would say, yeah, it's like it's potentially time, right? Let's do, yeah, like this is unmitigated supply up here, so could be a really good zone to come up, come back down, and come up. Dude, what's going on? Because if you look at this relief right here, right, look at this move, right, this low for the move. Now on the 4 hour, we don't have the divergence. On the hourly, we do, right? We do have it on the hourly. Come up, we break, we grab liquidity, we come down, heavy, healthy retest for the continuation to take the high. And it's that this is not indicative of a complete takeoff, in my opinion. Like the 4, right? I would really like to see some 4 divergence. We don't have it, right? Locally, we do have it here, so we could be taking this high, right? That's what I'm kind of getting at here, right? We have curvature here, we have divergence here. We come up, come back down. This continues to curve up. Like I will expect to take this high and then hopefully continue up a little bit. But we get it. Oh my God, guys! I'm sorry. Excuse me. We get into this 80,500 area, even to the high of this guy. Like I don't think so, but we'll say 786, 88. We'll call it 90,000. I'm looking for good shorts. I'm gonna be looking for good shorts. I got not one person in here. I got no love, man. Ain't nobody love me, baby. I got a frog in my throat. Still looking for this, but I would really this Cardano trade, man. What's Solana looking like? Let's clear you up a little bit. Jump out just to the 4 hour. Just to the 4 hour. Look at like this is just you stupid ass. These are just limit trades, in my opinion. This is how I would trade them. These are limit trades, man. I gotta start setting limits on other things than just Cardano because they're all playing out so nice. This one too. Not positive. Yeah, I would have just maybe potentially just been safe, just been stopped out. Depends. The problem is like this one took the low, right? So I don't want to see this stuff. I see this stuff. The only thing that would make me consider it is that we do have an internal flip here. We have some demand looking along here. Where am I looking along? I like it. Let's make it blue. I'm pulling a Fibonacci. The problem, I think we do actually have. No, 4 hour. I mean, we're going to have a lower time frame flip. And that's just we should at least. It may not be as close as we would love, but we should. Go to the 3. The 3 doesn't have it. The 2, I mean, the 2 is really my go-to, so I don't know why I even looked at the 3. I know people like the 3, but I'm happy you're happy. Yeah, look at this move down, right? Yeah, there it is, right here. Boom, boom, boom. Now, it gets kind of dicey. No, 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 no. Right, so where do you limit in here? What do you do? Well, I mean, is that an order block? That's the question. It is. I don't know if we come down for it. No, we don't. So you probably would have missed out. But then you go down even lower, right? You can see, I can see it. I hope you can see it, right? Boom, 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 boom. We break, and then we have another retest. Does that give you another entry? And a lot of times, guys, these are better entries. It doesn't quite come down, but I would have done the top of the order block, and it does touch it. But these R&Rs get fucking stupid this way, right? If you could be patient enough, or order, enter a trade, and when you see more confirmation like this, then you really send it, right? Look at this. Just zoom it out, right? Oh, I got to go higher for the internal structure to print, I think. There you go, right? Where's the? This is your final, right? It's a 53-1, and that's not like a stupid trade either. It's a good trade. You could have taken this guy. There's got to be an order block or something in here. You could have taken the immediate high. Especially once you see this SFP, you could have TP'd at least 50% up here, and then we retraced. You could look for another entry, and then take this high 50% more, retrace, look for more, and then and then we get up to this, which was the full target. Then you get the fuck out, and then you reset the engines. Ah, it didn't do it. It didn't do it. Come on, man. Does this do it? It doesn't right now. I know this doesn't. Let's go to 5. Yeah, yeah, golden pocket beautifully, but I don't limit those. I like those in like the higher time frames, like a 15-minute and up, right? And you get those lower time frame confirmations. That's what I'm talking about. Look at this curvature right here, though. 15-minute divergence curvature. Come on, right? And this is the zone. We SFP'd this, dude. We swung failed this immediate supply, right? This could be the retrace I was looking for yesterday. I know it's not perfect, but oh, I don't think I can. I mean, market just opened, right? So move down to move up. I kind of like that actually. And then if we come all the way down, I'll be looking here for a gig along. This coffee's good, man. Let's get rid of some stuff. Let's get rid of some stuff. Let's I should have. I knew I was looking at this before. I was like, I should just short this. And I was thinking about shorting it after this black candle, so I would have been here and I would have stop lost here, just because like where the momentum wave is, right? Like it's in a rejection zone, and the momentum wave looks like it's ready to curl over on the 5 at least.
24 minute. Like there's no, like this is the highest, unless I'm missing something here. Yeah, the 45. Like we do have an hourly down here. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll limit the hourly right now. Just put a limit on it. Do we have anything else inside of this hourly? And if I see something I like beforehand, I'll jump over that. This is too where we are right now. It makes sense to kind of come lower. Um, but on the higher time frames, it looks like we're ready to bounce. I don't love that we front ran my zone, so I can only anticipate lower. Oh fuck. Yeah. So like the 15 on the golden pocket, and then coming into that hourly would be sweet. What I may do is to keep it tight. Yeah, let's try that. Do this. Do that. It's in. Order's in. DP set. You know what? If we do bounce here, I'm going to expect higher. I'm going to expect that golden pocket to be hit. So to the upside, this guy. That's actually really good R&R, man. That's really good. What a fucking don't you do it? We just came into a 15-minute order block that I was looking at this morning, a little earlier, but I can't. It's playing games with my heart. Come down to my spot. Guys, I do have a partnership going on with BitUnix. That's what's in the title. So keep in mind there's a 20% bonus um, on deposits up to 200. So you deposit 1,000, keep it in there for 30 days. You meet the requirements. You're going to get a free $200. So in the description, click that link. If you already have an account, make another one. Right, make another one. And if you're liking it, hit me up in this, DM me. Let's get your user ID, your UID. I'm going to start doing private calls of trading stuff like this. I'm going to do a couple like this live with everybody, and then I'm going to stop, and then I'm going to do them privately. It's going to pay for itself. So just to give back a little bit, give me a little bit of energy. Yeah, this should really come down more. Mm-hmm. Let me see something. Maybe I'm looking the wrong way here. I don't know. It still makes sense to long, but these scalps looking like they're ready to cool off more than I'm anticipating, I think. I'm still going to take this, but because you zoom out, and I'm going to be looking down here. Boom, boom. I'm going to have to. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Well, since there's nobody in here, I'm just going to do this on my own. I'm going to get off of here, and I'm gonna go do this on my own. Put some music on. Fuck it. Anybody who does watch this, appreciate you. Smash that like button. Hit me up in here if you want any more information on this BitUnix partnership and how you could benefit from it. Also cheaper fees too, but let me know. Later.